Good morning, everybody. So I kind of had something on my mind during the cross-training mobility stuff that I did this morning, and I kind of just want to talk about it because I think that more people go through this and it should be talked about more because I think it's kind of important. So in a couple days, I'm running the JFK 50 mile. And I'm really excited about it, and part of the reason I'm excited is because it's going to be my first van trip, so it's going to be the first time that I sleep in the van and do all my stuff out of the van, so that's going to be great. But 50 miles is a long time, and I haven't really done that in a while. And being injured all of September and just taking it off, especially with my butt and my foot and all this crap that's been happening, I haven't had the greatest training. I think my longest run was about 20 miles. And so I'm feeling a lot of self-doubt because, you hear oh, if you've done it once, you can grit through anything. And I believe that to an extent, but that still doesn't really stop my nerves. And I kind of am really nervous that I'm not going to be able to finish 50 miles or that I'm going to injure something. And even though I don't have any plans really after this, it still kind of sucks because my job is on my feet. I do a lot of things where I need to be able to move, and I really just also want to have a good time down there. So that's what I've been thinking about. Just why am I so nervous? And what really matters if I finish or don't finish? And I know that if I don't finish or whatever happens, I'm going to be okay. But still, I've been getting into this I really want to finish. And even though I haven't really trained per se for it, so I feel like I should finish because I'm probably not going to crush my time or do anything like that. But I really should finish. And so if I don't finish, that would really stink. And also I haven't really been training hardcore, so when I do this, if I don't finish, then I'm well, I didn't even have a huge training block for it, so should I really be nervous? Because I didn't I don't feel like I did too many workouts, or I did too many, I did one long run of 20 miles, and so I haven't been training, so I don't feel like I should be psychologically attached to this, but I kind of just want to finish. And I'm terrified that I won't finish. So I just kind of wanted to talk about that because I really need to say it out loud and process this, because it doesn't matter if I don't finish. I think that I've done what I can in the month that I've had to train loosely, but get back to running and have a little bit of confidence that I can do this. And I know that even if I don't finish, everything's gonna be okay. I'm still Ellie, and I'm not in, I like to run, but that's not all of who I am, and I don't have a paycheck resting on this, and I don't have anything else that really just the satisfaction that I want to run. And I think I'm getting, at least in the past couple weeks, everybody's been doing their fall racing, and normally I have a pretty good head about that. I do what I can do. I can't control things I can't control. I work as hard as I can, but that's all I can do. And so it's become glaringly obvious that I have been sort of harboring these feelings of comparison and self-doubt. And so a couple days ago, I just decided that I wanted to get off Facebook. One, just because I feel like I would rather do other things, but for some reason I would scroll Facebook for a little bit, not even that long, but just it wasn't serving me. And then just the negativity about the political climate, and also everybody doing races and crushing PRs, which I am so happy for, but also it's I wish that I could join you in those, at least doing those races or something like that, and I just haven't, and it's sad to me. And also, I've been spending more time with my sister and family, and I love them, and so I would rather just talk to them or read. I love reading and do other things, and so I got off Facebook and I got off Strava, and it's starting to work. I'm starting to forget all the stupid, silly self-comparisons, but then I have this race in 5 days, and I'm terrified that I won't be able to finish. Terrified. So it's just a catch-22 right now where I'm okay, Ellie, relax. You can go slow. There's a long cutoff. You can walk if you want, have a good time out there, which I really want to do. But then there's and especially not being on Facebook and Strava, it's not like I'm posting things and people are following me. So that's really fine. And I think it's just, I need a couple more days just to like get into this lifestyle of just like, I'm not as connected, and that's fine. And I'd rather just be Ellie and do what I want and love my life rather than post it online. And I think when you get that like social media buzz and people are following you and you have some success, and then you realize you don't really want it, because then like you hold yourself to some ridiculously higher standard that doesn't really matter. And so that's what I'm going to try and convince myself of this week, try and process that, and just try and, I'm going to have a good time at JFK. I'm going to have a good time in Maryland, and I just need to believe and let myself have a good time, because it doesn't really matter. I just want to get out there and do it. So that long ramble is kind of how I'm processing things right now. So thanks for listening.